My name is Eric, and this is my aha moment. Well, I found myself as a junior in college, and I was studying Russian, and I was a volunteer Big Brother, and I was doing some other volunteer programs helping kids. And this was over in Indiana, and as a Russian studies major, well, I really wanted to go to Russia, and I found an opportunity that I could afford to go to Russia, and I ended up working in a Russian orphanage. When I was at that orphanage, there was a little girl there by the name of Nadia, who was the nicest 4-year-old I've ever seen in my life. Whenever I would bring coloring books or candy, she would take them, but she would pass them out to everyone else. And she was always the last one, to have a piece of candy or to have a coloring book or a crayon or whatever it was. And I was just amazed at that sort of behavior from such a young child, particularly in an orphanage where it's, winner takes all attitude most of the time and first come, first served. As I was working there that summer, I just saw so many acts of kindness from that young girl. And, I just realized by the end of the summer that, I was going to work with kids the rest of my life. That was from that experience working in that orphanage and probably seeing that girl be so kind. And that story has a good ending. Her father ended up taking her out of the orphanage, and she ended up growing up with her dad. Well, I went back to Russia for another 10 years and worked with kids. I continued helping that orphanage for another 15 years. I'm still working with kids, and I'm still doing, years later, what I think maybe she inspired me to do. And I call this moment hope, because in Russian, Nadia is short for Nadezhda, which means hope.